This is storytelling series number 4, evening sessions called Crazy Drunk Chicks. Okay, I want to say I'm totally sober. I don't drink anymore. So back in my younger days, yeah, I had a lot of fun, but I don't do that anymore. And I don't judge guys or gals who drink and want to have a good time. So I just want to put that out there. So I've been going to this one club lately, and there's been a lot of girls there that, they're nice. We start talking and all that. So anyway, so there's this one girl, and we were talking and dancing and having a good time. And I was like, oh, okay, maybe I'll have a new girlfriend because most of my friends are men. So I was kind of excited about that. And anyway, she sees this guy, and she's like, oh, he's really cute. And I'm like, oh, this is, and now she's kind of half listening. And I'm like, ah, I'm gonna totally lose her to this guy. So she's like getting ready to make her move, and I'm looking at her and I'm looking at him, and I said, he doesn't really look like your type. And she said, getting laid is my type. I've never heard a chick say something just so out there. So she made her move and got up and started talking to him, and I was watching her. She was working it. So that was it. We never really talked the rest of the night, and we exchanged numbers, and I called her, or I think I tried to get in touch with her after that, but I never heard from her again. Probably because I don't have a penis. So anyway, that's how that one went. Okay, so then not long after that, there was another girl, and we were talking, and she's like, oh, she's super hammered. And I'm like, well, we're just talking. And she's like, well, yeah, she's saying how she's married. And I'm like, well, I'm single. And, we started talking about sex. And I was like, well, I don't really do that unless I'm in a relationship. So, you know, that's kind of hard sometimes. And she's like, wow, my husband's on a business trip. And if you want to come home with me, I'll totally show you how to use a vibrator. I was like, say what? Excuse me? Huh? Like, I totally did not even think I heard her right. And she was like, yeah, come on home with me. We'll get down and dirty. And I'm like, whoa. That was probably the most interesting thing a girl's ever proposed to me. I was flattered, and she was cute, but I declined because she's married and she was super drunk. So anyway, we exchanged numbers, and I got in touch with her the next day, and she said she was really hungover, and then I never heard from her again. So that's how that one went. And then recently, at the same club, there was a girl there, and she looks at me and she says, I'm wondering, like, I'm trying to figure out how to pick up guys in bars. And I was like, I don't know that this is the place to find the right guy. And she looked at me so matter of fact. I was like, I'm not trying to find the right guy. Like, I'm just trying to have fun. You know what I'm saying? I'm young. And I was like, oh, like, you just want to have sex or something? And she started telling me how she's easy and all about her sexual conquest and how many guys she's been with in like a really short amount of time. And I was like, I want to ease back, girl. And then she kept going and telling me these stories, and she was saying how she recently had unprotected sex. And I was like, look, you can totally get STDs, and did you know you can get genital warts, which I don't have, by the way, but I've seen pictures. I just said, so I said to her, genital warts looks like cauliflower growing on your vagina, and no guy wants to fuck a cauliflower. Seriously. And she was like saying how because she had unprotected sex, she's like, oh, well, I don't think I'm pregnant. And I was like, girl, sperm has wings. It's like Red Bull. Really, it has wings. That shit can fly. You can get pregnant. She just went on and kept telling me more and more stories. I was like, I gotta walk away. I can't hear anymore. Like, wow, that's just too much. That was just recently, like, those 3 girls. I can't believe how horny these chicks are, and they're drunk. And I just gotta say a few things, guys. I know these girls are drinking and it sounds like they're looking for sex, but guys, don't take advantage of drunk girls. I mean, I don't know, because these girls didn't even call me the next day, so I don't even know if they remember even talking to me or something. So I think drinking and sex, ooh, that's just a dangerous combination right there. So, guys, just be careful when you're picking up girls, and it's just better to make sure they're not all hammered. And girls, if you're drunk and horny and you're out and you're cruising for dudes like that, you better be careful because you can get pregnant and you can get an STD and you can get a cauliflower down there. That's not cool. So, be careful. Oh my goodness. And even before that, I had a few girls I was going dancing with, and I was always a designated driver taking them home, and they were just like super drunk. And I don't know, some of you drunk chicks are just out of control. You need to like get with it. You know what I mean? Like, we've had one too many. So, anyway, that's just my story on some drunk chicks lately. And I'm glad I don't drink anymore, for sure. All right. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. Bye.